how tough change may be. An example would be how he has become, in his color commentary, he's become one of the best in the world. So the question is, what's your process of growth when change is hard?
My NBC producer said it best. First conversation we had, he said, Pierre Moussa, he said, we can either spend the first 10 minutes of every session talking about how great you are and smoothing your ego over and making you feel good about yourself, and we waste those 10 minutes, or we can get in and I can bring the criticism and I can bring the needs for change, and if you have the kind of toughness and the kind of open mindset to deal with that, we can do a lot better and get to a higher level. And I think that that's the biggest part, right, is people are really afraid of criticism. They protect themselves, they protect their ego, and if you can check your ego, and if you can buy into the growth mindset, I think that you can do anything. He's right. I was so shy. I wasn't very outspoken, but I had this opportunity, and I was willing to check my ego and turn it into something. The beach commentary to coaching women's, and so this was 2 years after we played, and he said, "Hey, they're going to do an open tryout. Is this something you'd be interested in?" And my first reaction was probably to be like, no, this isn't my skill set. But when you have something like that, an opportunity, that's something that you can't say no to. And so for the next 2-3 months, I immersed myself in it. I think that's the other thing. You got to immerse. You got to be 100%. I've got 12, 13, 14-year-old girls in our beach club. And you can tell there's one girl who goes home and her mom says she watches 4 hours of YouTube video on Brazilian defenders. You can tell when people immerse yourself. And I did the same thing in broadcasting. I watched a ton. I got some reps at the high school broadcast in Hawaii. I got to sit in the truck. I got to talk to Karch. I talked to Chris McLaughlin, who's one of my mentors and does the Hawaii broadcast. And I committed myself to at least the effort of it. And